Hi friends, welcome to Hero Worship, a 12-week journey to become more like Jesus. I am so excited for you as you embark on this process of spiritual formation, more than anything because it's going to put you in the position to actively pursue Jesus, to submit to Him, to create those sacred spaces where you meet with Him on a daily basis, and to say, here I am, I want you to change me from the inside out. The whole point of this is not necessarily to get good at some spiritual practices. It's really to get closer to Christ, to have our hearts resonate with His heart, to be changed from the inside out by the intimacy of that relationship that we have with Him. See, in John chapter 15, Jesus said, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, you will bear fruit. He said, apart from me, you can do nothing. And so in our desire to have fruitful lives, we want to know Him. We want to walk with Him. We want to understand His heartbeat. We want to emulate the rhythms of His life and His coming and His going. And in Hero Worship, what we've done is we've done a study of the Gospels to see what are those emulatable, replicable rhythms that we see in the life of Jesus that we could immediately follow. And not so much, once again, just to get good at those things, but to say, I want to be like you. I want to pursue you. I want to submit to you and surrender to your will and to your ways. I want you to bear fruit through me. Personally, I had been frustrated for many years of trying to be a good boy, trying to think of the right things to do in the moment. You know, you get that, like, well, if somebody catches me at the right time, I can maybe do the right pastor thing, or I can do the right Christian thing. And but if I get blindsided by life, very often the heart gets revealed. And I just said, God, you know what? I'm tired of trying to do the right thing. I want to be the right person. And I think the only way is not by flipping a switch. The only way is by getting close to you and loving you and delighting in you and saying, I need you to rewire me from the inside. I don't want to have to think about it so that I do the right thing. I want to respond in a way that honors you because you're changing me every day. So in Hero Worship, we're going to read a bit of a chapter every week, and then there are going to be some practices and some verses and some things to focus on during the course of that week that say, here I am. I want to know you more, and I want to love you more. And by loving you, I'm going to love the people that you put in my path in a way that honors you. That's the whole point of Hero Worship. We have a Savior who only gets better the closer we get to Him. So many of our earthly heroes, they get disappointing the closer you get to them. You probably heard the axiom that says you never want to get to know your heroes because you've discovered they're just as human and just as flawed as you are. But the closer we get to Jesus, we stand in awe of who He truly, truly is. So I'm excited for you to pursue Him over the course of the next 12 weeks. And just a couple of encouragements for you. One, I would encourage you to commit to this journey. It's only as good as you comply with it, as you follow through with it. Like anything else, the more you apply yourself to it, the more you're going to get out of it. So if you need to write yourself a contract and give it to somebody significant, somebody close to you who's going to say, hey, I'm going to ask you every now and then, how are you doing on your Hero Worship journey? How are you doing? How are you complying? Are you applying yourselves to these principles, to these practices, or is it something that keeps falling off the radar? And then on the flip side of that, this isn't something a new thing to feel bad about. That's not the point of Hero Worship. If you feel like you missed a day or you've gotten behind, a lot of people get bogged down trying to get caught up. And I would just say, you know what? Go ahead and go to the day of the practice that you're on and continue just to move forward instead of feeling like you're getting progressively further and further behind. There is grace in this journey. It is not a new thing to feel poorly about. It's not a new set of obligations or duties. It is a journey to say, I love you. Here I am. Make me more like you and help me to love the way you love me. That's the point of Hero Worship. So you can cut yourself some slack and at the same time pursue it passionately because it is worth it. And I promise you, as you pursue Jesus through these next 12 weeks, He will meet with you. He will reveal things in you that you didn't know were there. And He will begin to transform you from the inside out. God bless you guys. I hope you have an amazing experience and look forward to hearing stories about how Jesus is changing you and how you are loving him better. God bless you.